and welcome back to this week's family worship. It's so great to have you with us again. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Helen. I'm going to be leading you through this week's family worship online. So this week is an exciting week because we're looking at something a little bit different. We're looking at something called the Sermon on a Mount. That is some teaching that Jesus did to his disciples up a mountain. What a place to get to an education. Do you imagine if your school was up a mountain? But yeah, this week we are specifically looking at something called the Beatitudes, or the blessings. Jesus telling us who is blessed in the world. So I thought we could start off by sharing one of our blessings from this week, one of the good things that God has done for us in our life this week. Welcome back. What incredible things God has been doing in your lives. Now for me this week, my blessing was family. Being able to spend some time with family, even though we were a little bit poorly, really lifted my spirit and reminded me of God being faithful and God being loving. And I felt really blessed by that. We're going to dig into the Bible now, and we are going to have a bit of a read of the Beatitudes. You can find them, if you want to follow along, in the book of Matthew. So that is one of the Gospels, one of the Jesus stories. So that is the first book of the New Testament, just over halfway through your Bible. And it's Matthew chapter 5, big number 5, verses 1 to 11. Let's go. And seeing the multitudes, he went up onto a mountain. That's Jesus. He was seated, and his disciples came to him. Then he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they reject you and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you because of me." Now, I don't know about you, but we talked about blessings earlier and they sounded a lot happier than this list of people that Jesus just read out. People that are poor in spirit, that are mourning. That means grieving after someone has died or something bad has happened. Blessed are the peacemakers, which must mean that there's chaos around them. Blessed are people that are persecuted. That means treated badly because of what they believe. Blessed are the people that are called evil because of believing in Jesus. They don't sound very blessed. So I wonder, what do you think a blessing or to be blessed means? Have a chat about that at home. It's a difficult question. Now, I don't think that was an easy question at all. I don't think there's one answer, a right answer, or even an easy answer to it. There's lots of different situations in life here that Jesus talked about and called people blessed. And I'm going to take you back earlier in the Bible to the book of Jeremiah. He was one of the Old Testament prophets, and he said, "Blessed is the man who trusts in God and has confidence in the Lord." And we could add this onto Jesus' list, and it doesn't mean that Jesus' list isn't true. It stands as truth still, that all of these people can be blessed, even if they're mourning or hungry or thirsty, being called names because of what they believe, being beaten or attacked because of who they are. They can still be blessed if they trust God and believe in Him. Because the biggest blessing is God Himself being in our life. And that means it doesn't matter what we've got, whether we've got enough food or drink, whether we've got the latest things or toys, whether we've got the coolest cars or the best clothes. It doesn't matter how many friends we've got. It doesn't matter how many likes on TikTok that we get. It matters that God is with us, that we have confidence in him, and that we believe in him. So I wonder, do you have confidence in God? Do you believe in him? So if you do, you're blessed. Spend a bit of time now at home just praying about this with your family. Do you believe and have confidence in God? Can you see the blessing of God being with you, even in these really difficult situations? If you want someone to pray with you, I'm really happy to do that. Please either comment below or send us a private message or get in touch if you've got my number or through the Jam Parents WhatsApp group. I'd love to pray with you. So we have got a bit of time to respond now, and to do that I thought that we could write our own Beatitudes. Now you're going to do this individually. Spend a bit of time praying and talking to God as you do it. Now the way you're going to do this is to think of a situation in your life, or maybe something that you've seen in the news or in the world around you that's made you think, that's just not a good situation, that doesn't look like a blessed situation. And then we're going to think about why it is when God's there. So for me, I've seen on the news a lot this week about the Afghan people that have had to leave their homes and leave their families and leave everything behind. And they're having to come into new countries, maybe not even speaking the language, to try and settle and find and make a home here. So one for those could be, blessed are the refugees, for God will find them a new home and a new land. So finding what God can do in these bad situations. How does God make these situations blessed? By turning up and being God in them. It might be that it's a little bit more personal to you. For instance, when I was at school I used to get bullied quite a bit. People would call me names. And it might be thinking about that. Blessed is the person who's called names, because God will show them the truth. And God did show me the truth. He met me and he showed me the truth. The names that they were calling me, they weren't real. So have a think now. See if you can write a couple of Beatitudes for yourself or for the world around you to pray. If it is you're not keen on writing, it might be you want to draw them instead. I'd love to see the pictures or hear what you've written. Post it in the comments below. I'm going to finish now with time of worship. We're going to be singing this song, Nothing is Impossible. It talks about the line, through you I can do anything, I can do all things. And sometimes when actually you are in these bad situations, these situations that feel a bit hopeless or a bit hopeless, that you can't really see God in, that you can remember that God is there when we have confidence in him. We're blessed when we have confidence in him. And that can remind us that we can do anything because God's there with us, and that's where the blessing is too. Let's stand up and worship now and dance.
Through you, I can do anything. I can do all things, 'cause it's you who gives me strength. Nothing is impossible. Through you, blind eyes are open, strongholds are broken. I am living by faith. Nothing is impossible.
you all for joining us again this week. It's been so great to be with you. We'll be back again soon with another family worship video. See you then. Bye.